Welcome everyone to another episode of Pineleaf on Board, where today we will play some Star Realms, and I thought that today we will head into the campaign mode. In the campaign, we have a total of 20 chapters. Many of the chapters are associated with particular expansions, so they will introduce you to the various cards that are in there. Thus, they tend to be unlocked when you buy certain expansion packs for the game. When you download the base game, you get the first half of Chapter 1. Then, when you buy the full base game, you get the complete set of the first two chapters. Let's look at what we have here in our chapter 1. Our first mission, I've run that before, and the idea here is just to introduce you to the game and to the mission system, where you start out with a little bit of an advantage, and they give you achievement stars if you could win relatively quickly. Maybe I could win before turn 7. Well, that's always a possibility. But let's see what the story is.
The mining planet Aradel is being ravaged by civil war. Aradel's ruling council has called for your kingdom's aid, promising valuable mining rights should you put down the resistance. High Admiral Molan volunteers for the mission. Your longtime mentor, Minister Sadius, has instead convinced your father, King Rigalan, to give you your first fleet command for this mission. Reward his decision by destroying the rebel fleet and winning Aradel's loyalty to your father's kingdom.
In order to advance the storyline, all you have to do is win the mission, which for this one isn't all that difficult, but it gets tougher as you go along on that one. But you get bonus stars whenever you complete certain achievements during the course of it. Now, each mission has some special rules, so sometimes special rules just that standard rules apply here to defeat your opponent to advance. Not much on that matter, but let's accept the mission and see if we could deal with this rebel fleet. Now, we are the first player, which means that we start with a hand with only 3 cards. Standard turns are with 5 cards. Let's just play all of our cards and see if we start out with anything decent here. Well, really not too keen on a trade pod because this particular mission is all about pounding your opponent as quickly as possible. So I'm going to take this Imperial Fighter, even though it's only a 1-point card there. And we also have a Blob Fighter. Well, right, 2 1-point cards then. Another Blob Fighter is out there. Let's just place a point onto our opponent and end our first turn. And our opponent there had a typical starting hand of 4 scouts and a viper. And it looks like I get, just money. And what do I have here? Well, I want to make sure that I do damage as quickly as possible because so that's what I'd be. That'd be nice if I can get some synergies going, but it looks like I'm not being very lucky at that at the moment. And being able to get the synergies that I need in there. So I am going to try to at least get a great deal of power if possible. And that's just showing you what happened in his last turn. Last turn he had 4 Vipers and a Scout, which means that the Rebels are a little bit more on the military side than a typical starting player because they have 5 Scouts and 5 Vipers. Typical player starts out with 8 Scouts and 2 Vipers. So the idea is there is you got your economy that you need going in. Now this is my 3rd turn. Now let's see. I need, as I said, I want to concentrate on getting as much as possible in there. Now let's see. What do I have in here? I just need more Imperials. But here's another Imperial. So let's acquire that. And that's the end of my turn. And now it says turn 7. That means turn 7 overall is my turn 4. So I need to be able to destroy the opponent within this turn and 2 more in order to get that 3-star achievement. You notice there, I never earned it. So let's see, what does this patrol mech do? You may, oh, I get either 3. Oh, obviously I'm going to go for the take the 5. Yeah, because we are trying to knock down the opponent as quickly as possible. Good. And let's see, what do I want here? A missile bot? Well, I am trying to get as much fire punch as possible, so I guess I'll work on that. And go into there. Oh, is there anything I can... Oh, he put out a base there. Oh, that's nasty because I can't fire through that. Oh, that's a disaster because that kills everything that I hoped to do. See, copy another ship that you played this turn. Stealth Needle has that ship's faction and oh my goodness gracious, that's a nice little ship there. And unfortunately, those 3 firepower absolutely goes to waste because I can't attack anyone else until I've turn 11. So that means this is my turn 6. So I have to destroy him this turn, which is not happening, unfortunately. Oh well, I could another 3. And I don't even have anything I'd buy with. Well, at least we'll take care of that problem perhaps. So 2 straight turns where I could not attack my opponent. And he's healing. Yeah, now I'm losing the game. This is bad. Oh, play the missile bot first. You may scrap a card in your hand or discard pile. Oh, that's why you want to play that first. Let's get rid of that thing. And now let's play everything else. Draw that. See, this is 5. Yeah. Well, at least I can get rid of that thing finally. Okay, good. Now, is there anything? 6. You may scrap a card in your hand or discard pile. Or, oh yes, of course, because I got the scrap a card in your hand or discard pile. Let's get rid of that scout. All right. Oh, it already did. All right, let's see. Anything else? No? Oh, that's the end of my turn then. Has unused ability. And how do I use the ability? Ah, there it is. Scrap a card for hand or discard pile. All right. That's what I had to do. Now I can end my turn. Ouch. But, yeah, I didn't get that 3rd star because this is the turn after the one I need. Oh, play Missile Bot first. Okay, scrap a card from hand or... Well, I don't have anything in the discard pile, and let's select none for that. Alright, let's grab that, and let's do that for Thor. Okay, well, at least I'm going to be destroying my opponent this turn. One turn, I think, later than I wanted to. Oh, well, just... Yeah, because I think I did that on turn 7, so not quite. But I managed to take out my opponent there at a fairly quick clip, though things looked dodgy there for a moment. And the real problem was that blasted base came in right when I was getting a dearth of firepower at the same time. I'll have to do that, get around that at some point. But that's it for mission number 1. I know it's showing mission 2 because it points you to the next mission once you finish one, where we had to take out some rebels. And let's see if we could try another mission in our next episode of Pineleaf on Board.